And we're wrapping it up in the last, Mike, in a big field here, a lot of decent form. And if you're there at the end of the day and you just say, look, I just want to back a horse that absolutely tries, this Osborne Bulls, I love the way this horse just smashes the line. I'm pretty sure he's going to do it again on Saturday.
Yeah, sounds poetic, doesn't it? The bull charging late in the day. We'll all have a few beers under our belt. Let's see what happens. Benchmark 85, 1200 metres, a fair steady tempo, good dry conditions and a fair bias we talked about. See what happens towards the end of the day. The three key factors for the last leg of the quaddie: stage of preparation, sprinters ready to peak, position and run again, tactical races and scope. There's a few horses with big upside in this race.
Let's have a look at the market now for the Get Out Stakes, the last leg of the quaddie at Royal Randwick this weekend, and Osborne Bulls has been the market of some support, $4.60 into $3.70 there. Peacock on the second line of betting, $6.50, Raiden at $8, and Manor, here's a spec for you, $15 into $9.50, so they've come at this one. Generalissimo and Lavani and Ghostly all right there under $10. But look, Osborne Bulls and Manor, the money horses here, Mike, but a few of these well in the market.
Yeah, really good handicap race to finish us off. The ratings will be much closer than some of these other races we looked at before. Let's have a look at Osborne Bulls. Like Stu said before, he's a horse that absolutely savages the line. I don't think he's ever been to 1400 metres before. When he finally gets there, the money will come. He's in the pack in a really decent race, chasing down horses like Slow Burn. And once he finds that gap, Stu, you see his quality, don't you?
Well, that's it. It's about a horse that wants the gap, finds it, and then, you know what, they actually have to burst through it. And that's what he does. His will to attack the line is great. Love it.
Yeah, genuine tick, surge tick. 1200 metres first up. Look, he wants to be getting into clear early and have a bit of tempo in his races, obviously. But he's a really good horse, a really genuine horse, a great one to follow.
The second replay, Mike, as we do here on Key Factors a little bit left field, we're taking it to Melbourne. There's a Melbourne visitor here called Red Alto. Now, why you say? Well, look at this. A very small field, the rank outsider in the field. A lot to like about this, and it was, well, this is his last preparation. This is back to August.
Yeah, first up, great record, 1200 metres, surprising record. I think it was a 1600 metre, 2000 metre horse. There's decent horses around him. Brent Stanley comes up from Melbourne. Jordan Childs only ride on Saturday.
Very cheeky, isn't it?
He's almost just kidding with Lord Von Costa. Surges, smashes the line at 20 to 1. He is huge on odds on Saturday. He's a decent sprinter.
Look, that's good to see for the punters that might not have got to Red Alto. It wasn't a bad
We only spotted him late too.
Let's have a look now at all the form for this last leg of the quaddie, Mike, to get the race started, and it looks as though Osborne Bulls is on top.
Yeah, on form ratings is pretty even with a few of the others, but you've got to give him a bit of an extra tick because he hasn't been beaten in recent starts. Raiden, Generalissimo and Ghostly, all with good decent form as well recently.
All right, key factors. Let's see if they can help us here. Stage of preparation.
Yeah, slight risk for Osborne Bulls. Only one trial into this, so you want to see the yard, you want to see some support. Raiden second up, Generalissimo second up as well. They're horses that can improve and win on Saturday.
Wow, the race is on. Look at that. Three of them sticking their necks out there. Position in run. How's this going to help?
Yeah, Peacock gets a nice spot near the pace, but he might need it. He can peak on his run. Generalissimo, beautiful spot, barrier one. Osborne Bulls drawn to get a pretty good camp just off the pace too.
Okay, so Generalissimo levels up to Osborne Bulls. And scope, Mike, who's got the most scope leading into Saturday?
Yeah, we thought this scope might make the difference, but it hasn't. Manor's a horse that we've pretty much seen his peak, but all those other favourites have pretty decent scope, and there's a couple peeling out there, Stu.
There is, but look, it's Osborne Bulls, Generalissimo there, Raiden right there as well. Time for a bet here, Mike. It is a handicap, as you've suggested. Always tough. I mean, Generalissimo's just snuck his way up the ratings there to hit the front. I mean, he might be the one that's pinching the brake before the bull charges late.
Yeah, we think so. Barrier one, good ride, hopefully. Osborne Bulls, we love the horse. We just don't love the price compared to Generalissimo. And looking down the page, there's Red Alto and Top Striker, who aren't out of the race at massive odds. So we'll go with Generalissimo. It's pretty obvious looking at those ratings. We think he's a pretty good bet. Each way, definitely on Saturday. And Red Alto, if they can come out wide down the outside, he won't start 40 or 50 to 1 for sure.
There we go. Maybe some value there for the quaddie as well. We'll get to that now, Mike.